The interview follows a talk show host and his showrunner who are going to North Korea to interview North Korean dictator Kim Jong-Un and are simultaneously tasked by the CIA to assassinate him. And controversy aside, the film is incredibly gutsy to say the least, but at the same time, it ultimately pulls itself down from what it could have been, which is a much greater experience. Because the basic premise is genius to say the least, and everything related to such premise is definitely interesting and in fact entertaining to watch. Unfortunately, the film throws in certain other elements that aren't necessarily up to the same mark. Because there is an underlying tale of this friendship between James Franco and Seth Rogen's character that is definitely entertaining to witness and runs through and through with the film. Unfortunately, there is another relationship with Seth Rogen and this other general that isn't particularly entertaining to witness, really drawing away from what could have been a larger, more political agenda-based film in terms of the humor.
The interview!
The CIA would love it if you could take him out. Take him out.
Like for drinks?
Like to dinner?
Take him out in the town?
No, take him out.
You want us to kill the leader of North Korea?
Yes.
Even though the film does more than just scratch the surface with relation to, dare I say, its more controversial content, it certainly doesn't go as deep as it easily could have. And yet it puts across an incredibly interesting image of Kim Jong-Un, something that is rather unexpected to say the least. There's this essence of insecurity about the character, something I never imagined I would witness, that really shocked me when I was first introduced to it, but due to a fantastic performance, really managed to exemplify itself and throw itself on screen and almost feel real to a certain degree. And the film does go to ridiculous heights in relation to that, of course, thereby making it incredibly hilarious in those scenes.
Sound system in here?
Oh, no, don't touch.
Katy Perry?
I've never heard this before in my life.
I love Katy Perry.
Really?
As you shoot across the sky.
In fact, the film does have interesting commentary related to the media, which I didn't really expect to see in this film, but it really does show how the media in and of itself can be so propaganda-based. And some of these political themes were actually really well and in fact intelligently tackled. However, in the 110-minute runtime that the film possesses, there's easily a 20 to 30 minutes that could have been leached out of the film and in fact made the experience far greater. Because there is a solid comedy present within the film in and of itself that is unfortunately watered down by, dare I use the word, filler. And despite the excessive Lord of the Rings references in the first 20 minutes wherein the film really takes time to get going, I do have to say that it is Seth Rogen and James Franco that really managed to hold their own in this film. From a comedic perspective, it's really a treat to witness this duo on screen because they managed to counterbalance one another, Seth Rogen with more of his normal, everyday man attitude compared to the incredibly bizarre attitude and outlook that James Franco has. And as we do get to witness friendships and rivalries really develop through the course of the film, there are unnecessarily elements of drama that really do hold back from the film and almost come across as incredibly odd with relation to the grander story that the film is trying to present. Ultimately, I feel like the interview is a missed opportunity. I credit the filmmakers for the very premise and somewhat the outlook that the film really has, and despite an entertaining duo to witness, the potential that the film set itself up to have was far greater than it actually exhausted. While there is a lot to love about the interview, there is just so much more to be desired. And I'm gonna give the interview a no.
What if you hide it in your butt?
I don't want to stick it in my ass.
You gotta put it in your butt right now.
It's a little big.
They are closing in on you.
The package is secure.